My day without my phone. Yesterday, I made a personal decision to spend an entire day without using my phone. At first, I thought it would be simple, but the moment I woke up, I instinctively reached for my phone on the bedside table. I wanted to check the time, see my notifications, and scroll through social media, but then I remembered my challenge. I put my phone away and told myself that I had to face the day without it. The first hour felt very strange. I felt nervous, almost like something important was missing from my hand. I realized how much I depend on my phone every single morning. Normally, I use it to wake up, to listen to music, and to read the news. Without it, I had to look at a wall clock, open a book instead of reading headlines, and sit in silence while I ate my breakfast. At the beginning, I felt uncomfortable. I had the constant urge to pick up my phone and check what was happening in the digital world. But slowly, my mind started to calm down. I noticed details around me that I usually ignore. The sound of birds outside, the smell of fresh coffee, and the quiet atmosphere of the house in the early morning. As the day continued, I found myself with so much extra time. Normally, I spend hours watching videos, scrolling through pictures, or chatting online. But without my phone, I had to choose other activities. I decided to read a book that I had bought months ago but never opened. Reading the pages carefully gave me a sense of peace. I could feel my imagination becoming alive again, something that rarely happens when I spend my free time staring at a screen. Later, I spent more time with my family. Usually, when I sit with them, my eyes are half on the phone and half on the conversation. But this time, I was completely present. We laughed together, shared memories, and told each other stories. My little sister felt so happy when I joined her to play outside. She even told me, "I like you better without your phone." Her words touched my heart deeply, and I realized how often my phone steals precious moments from my relationships. In the afternoon, I went for a walk outside. Normally, I would take my phone with me, listening to music or checking messages while walking. But this time, I just walked in silence. I noticed the trees, the flowers, and the way the wind touched my face. I smiled at strangers, and I actually felt connected to the world around me. It was a new kind of freedom. When I came back home, I had more time to think about my life. I reflected on my goals, my dreams, and the things I want to achieve. Usually, my phone distracts me from these deep thoughts, but without it, I had space in my mind to think clearly. I realized that technology can sometimes keep us away from ourselves. In the evening, I helped my mother in the kitchen. Normally, I would be too busy holding my phone, But this time I chopped vegetables, washed the dishes, and even learned how to cook a new recipe. Spending this time with her was special. We talked about life, about family, and about the importance of being present. Before going to bed, I sat quietly and wrote in my journal. I described how the day felt without my phone. Surprisingly, I did not feel bored. Instead, I felt free, calm, and more connected to reality. I understood that phones are useful tools, but they should not control my daily life. At the end of the day, I realized something very important. Life is not inside the phone. Life is outside in the people we love, the books we read, the conversations we share, and the little details around us. My day without my phone taught me that sometimes the best way to recharge is not by plugging into a charger, but by unplugging from the screen. Phone. Without. Decision. Entire. Notifications. Challenge. Uncomfortable. Peaceful. Technology. Family. Relaxed. Journal. Focus. Present moment. Disconnect. Nature. Read. Write. Goals. Happiness. Free. Calm. Experience. Learning. Relax.